Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is me, Abyss Fusion here. Welcome back to another drinks review. Welcome back to another Fusion Reviews. In today's episode, we are going to be reviewing Taff Energy Drink. Tough situations build strong people. Taff Energy Drink, tough situations build strong people. That's what I was meant to say. Now, if you watch the previous videos, you will know that all of these drinks that I have been doing throughout the past 3 videos are from roughly the same location. Now, I bought this from Pound World, Pound Stretcher, for about 39p, 35p. It's one of them. I don't know where the receipt is. I must have threw it away while I was cleaning the room out a little bit. But I'm going to guess this was under 40 pence, for 39 pence, let's just say that. Now, as I always do for all of these reviews, I look at the can design and I look at the description on the back, like all the information that's like on the back of the can. But there's a bit of a problem. I can't seem to find any sort of English writing on here. There's no sticker on the back either to translate. I can't seem to find it. Oh wait, no, there's a bit of English on the back. But before we do that, let's have a look at the can design. So I'm going to give you a full 360 of the can. It's pretty basic, to be honest. Nothing really special with the can design. It just has the energy drink name there, which is called Taff, and it's got the Taff there. Sort of like a sort of, I mean, the red cross in that reminds me of, for some reason, a hospital symbol. I really do not know why. I think it's because of the cross and the red and that. Other than that, it's extremely basic, and it expires next year, so we are in good health. Well, we're not really in good health because, number one, it's an energy drink, but we're in a good date to try this. It was let's just hope it's okay. So realistically, the can design is incredibly basic. I don't really need to say anything. It's got a grayish, well, I would say it's gray, but it looks more of silver. Like, the entire background looks like it's silver, but that might just be me. I mean, not right in silver, but the background looks silver as well, but it might be grey to some people. So let's look at the back and let's see what's in it. I need to find the English writing because it was somewhere in the middle. Oh, I found it. Okay, so ENG energy drink Taff. It contains, well, it is a carbonated soft drink with taurine, wow, however you say it, vitamins and high caffeine content. Ingredients: water, sugar, carbon dioxide, citric acid, flavorings, taurine, whatever, again, caffeine, and the colors are ammonia, caramel, vitamins, vitamin C, niacin, pantothenic acid, vitamin B6, and folic acid. Not recommended for pregnant or breastfeeding women, children, diabetes, that's diabetics, I think that's yeah, that's meant to say diabetics, but it says diabetes instead. Wait, not recommended for pregnant or breastfeeding women, children, diabetes. Yeah, that should say diabetic. Hypertension patients, people sensitive to caffeine, and with heart diseases, exclamation mark. Do not consume with alcohol. Do not use during or immediately after physical exercise. Store in a dry and cool place, away from direct sunlight. Serve cool. Obviously serve cool because it's been in my fridge all day, all night as well, and that's pretty much it. The information with the whole grams and that, none of it is English at all, so I can't really tell you what percentage is in it. If I can guess, I think it's got 12 grams of sugar in. I can't tell them. That information right there, none of it is English, so I'm not even going to try to read it. And I don't actually know where it was where it's made at. If I can find where it was made at. I don't want to assume anything, but I think it might be Russian or German. I don't know. I'm gonna guess it's Russian. I really do not know. Maybe it's European, but I don't know. It says produced in European. Oh, produced in Europe on behalf of Nova Trade. Bulgaria, or in the town of, oh, it's Bulgarian, I believe. I think. Anyway, it says it was produced in Europe on behalf of Bulgaria. So Europe produced it, but on behalf of the Bulgarians. So I'm technically drinking a Bulgarian drink. So without further ado, I've done enough talking, trying to find a bloody English on this can. Let's open it and let's put it in our seeable container right here. Lovely one, you can definitely see it. And let's open it. If I can guess what it looks like, piss, without a doubt. Let the smoke fly. Okay, I can't see the color of it, so I'm not even gonna look. And here's thin. It didn't even say what flavor it is, so it smells like fruits. It smells like a little bit of mixed fruits, really. It smells like the average energy drink, really, like the original ones, 35p ones. It smells like one of them, so it's not impressive. It smells a lot more clean than those original ones did, but I might be wrong. I don't know. So enough of the smelling, looking like a creep. Here is the glass. Here is the can. And let's pour it in. That'll be enough. Okay, so it still does look like your ordinary energy drink, sort of pissy looking, you know, design, or what's the word? I don't know what the word is. I've said it before now. I've totally forgotten what it is. The difference is, however, it looks a lot more like it's light. It looks more like a bright yellow from the camera view. It is actually a bright yellow because of the way that the lighting is, but it is a much more bright sort of yellowy sort of texture. Texture, that's the word I was looking for. The texture of it, the look of it is it's pretty clean, to be honest. It definitely has sugars in because I can see the bubbles in that, so that proves to me that it has sugars and it doesn't have sweeteners in, because I looked through it, doesn't have any sweeteners at all, just sugars, I'm guessing. So the texture of it, the look of it, looks a lot more appealing than the other ones do, because it's got a much more bright yellowy sort of texture. So it's sort of having my hopes up to see if this tastes any good. Again, it didn't say what flavor it is. There was only one flavor of it when I looked into the shop. It was that one, and I bought 2 of these. Well, when I drink that one, that will make 1 more. So if this is any good, then I'm glad that I bought at least 2 of these. So this is Taff energy drink, original. I'm guessing it's original anyway. Down the hatch. I may have put a bit more in than I should have, but oh well. I was gonna say it tastes exactly like the original 35p ones you get at your corner shop, and while it does, it has a much more, how do I say, fruity flavor compared to the ones you get at the corner shop. That one tastes a lot more fruitier, like there's more fruit that has been blended into this idea. Like they had an idea, we need to do something a little bit, you know, it's gonna taste the same, let's just add a little bit more fruit to it. And it definitely works. Definitely works, to be honest. It's got the fruity flavor that we're all used to when it comes to a small energy drink design can and the flavor. The only difference is, however, is that it tastes a lot more fruity. So it doesn't feel like I'm drinking an original can. The original small 30p ones you get at your local corner shop. But it does, again, taste like it, but it just has a much more fruitier flavor to it. So I will admit it shocks me a little bit. I was expecting it to taste like one of them, but it's its own flavor, really. It's a lot more fruitier than those other flavors that I have tried before. There's definitely sugars in it, I can taste it, so that gets a thumbs up for me. But besides that, it does technically taste like any other drink you can normally get, but it's a lot more fruitier than the original ones that you can get. So with that being said, really, yeah. With that being said, this has been Fusion Reviews, Drink Reviews. This has been Taff Energy Drink. Thank you all very, very much for watching this video. If you did enjoy this video, please be sure to hit the like button, possibly share it with a friend, family, or a relative. I've almost forgot to do the rating on it. What do I give it? I would give it Thing is though, the can design, here's the thing with these rating reviews. I do the ratings based on the can design, the taste, and the texture of the liquid. Okay, so let's go through the can design. The can design is incredibly boring. It's incredibly basic. I mean, I do like the sort of red cross that it has going on here with TAF there. But besides that, that's like the only good thing I can say about this can. So the can design is a negative to me. The texture, the look of the liquid was very surprising. It's a very clean, bright, yellowy sort of texture, sort of look to it, so that gets a pass for me. And the taste, while yes, it does taste like an original small can of energy drink, it has a much more fruitier flavour than they did, so it feels like I'm drinking more than what I bought for. I mean, I did only pay roughly 39 pence for that, if I'm correct, maybe a little bit less. I can't exactly remember because I've lost the receipt somewhere, and I don't know where it is. But the taste of it, I will admit, it's a bit fruitier than the other ones that I've tried. But it's going to get a sort of mix for me. It's in the middle, really. So I'm going to give Taff Energy Drink a 7 out of 10. I mean, that's fair, right? I mean, I don't want to give it an 8 or a 9 because it doesn't really deserve the 8 or 9 rating. However, I will admit it does have its own taste. A lot more fruitier than the other ones that I have tried. And even though there's barely any English on it, I will admit the Bulgarians have done something good. They made a very nice, clean and fruity sort of beverage that I'll actually want to buy when I go back to Pound Stretcher or Pound World, whenever that will be. And yeah, that's all I have to say, everybody. This has been Abyss Fusion. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit the like button, possibly share it with a friend, family or relative, and let me know in the comments below what you want me to review in the future, and I will try to get my hands on the product. And make sure to check the description below for my Instagram and my Twitter. I'm always active on Instagram, and I'm somewhat active on Twitter. This has been Abyss Fusion. Thank you all very much for watching, and peace out. I want to get some more now.